The turn now passes to the Honourable Makesini from the Economic Freedom Fighters. Honourable Makesini.
Thank you very much, House Chairperson. Mandiqale ndibulise leader Economic Freedom Fighters, Commander-in-Chief, the President, Comrade Silo Julius Malema, and the entire leadership of the Economic Freedom Fighters. But ndifuna ukuqala sinikhumbuze ukuba the EFF is the only party with policy that will bring the change in this country. Ayikho enye. Chairperson, the EFF has stood on the platform and outlined that South Africa does not have economic policy framework that linked to the government spending with sustainable and economic growth, development and job creation, so as they reduce the poverty and inequality. We knew this it would be true because siyabona abantu bakuthi abasebenzi, abantu bakuthi ugovernment lowe DA na lowe ANC badibene ngokubavalela ngaphandle. This is not a surprise to know that the GNU government seems to mainly focusing on the white capital and has been unconcerned about the needs of ordinary South Africa. The GNU was supposed to establish and stabilize the economy, remove the barriers to invest and promote economic growth, reduce poverty and build a capable ethical state, yet it has failed to do so. Into abayaziyo kukrwempa ngoba bafuna uba where DA is governed better. Today, South African economy remain in the dire state, with the economic growth average below 1.5% annually, and projected growth of by less than 2% over the 3 years. I thought Honorable Badinos will tell us what is happening in Fezile Dabi district, where they bought 6 boreholes in the 6 million. They even put another borehole in their houses, because that's how they are corrupt in Free State when they are governed. The cost of living of crisis was worsened with the inflation pushing the working class family to the brink of survival. And the most urgent crisis facing this nation is unemployment. Just last month, the listed labor force survey figures for the 4th quarter of 2024 to confirm that the current existence of the crisis is a jobless under the leadership of the DA-ANC coalition. Today, DA ifika ithi apha where ANC govern. Ninga abachomi ni governor nonke. The mess of this country is your mess, all of you nidibene. Chairperson, according to the statistics of South Africa, official unemployment rate in South Africa is currently stand at 32.1%. But this figure does not reflect the full extent of the economic exclusion. The Black African unemployed stand at a shocking of 35.8%, with Black women facing even worse of 38%, because abafazi basavalelekile kakhulu ababantu abamnyama, which on its own is proof that the DA government, where they are governing the Western Cape, has failed to build an economic and to serve the majority of our people ekhaya lethu naseGugulethu. The expanded unemployment rate also remained alarming, with high 41.9%, proving that joblessness is still one of the most severe challenges that is facing this country. In the province such as Northwest, Eastern Cape, Mpumalanga, the expanded unemployment rate at above 47% show that the economic opportunity remain concentrated in the selected region, while the vast of the country are left to rot in poverty because bamnyama. Young people also remain the biggest casualties of unemployment, and the DA, where you are governed, has completely abandoned the youth, offering them with no access to quality job, education, or skill development program that could enable them to participate in the economy in meaningful. This figure, which I was speaking ngazo today, is the consequences of the decade of more than 360 years. Eyaza ngodata boJan van Riebeeck bavalela abantu abamnyama ukuthi bangabenefiti ku-economy. This is the stifle of the economy, depriving its depriving it of the oxygen that needed for the growth. We are, however, not surprised by this trend, Chairperson, because South African economy is incapable in creating the job and is misdirected in this country. The DA and ANC-led coalition has failed to industrialize the economy. This exposed by the fact that a crucial sectors such as agriculture, mining, construction, and trade suffer a job loss, proving that the government lacked the plan to create sustainable and unemployment-free industry. Therefore, kunyanzelekile uba xa kanenza iiplani zenu kanidibele emva kwebudget ngoba nizitshomi nizongqamisana nizovana nibacinge abantu base-Eastern Cape ukuthi nizayicreate njani iplan ukuthi abantu base-Eastern Cape bafumane imisebenzi. And this state need to play a role of job creation near kulamasta up in party government. One of the ways which this can be done is through expropriation of land, and it will ensure that the land is available to build and promote industrialization. Availability of land can be distributed to the people seeking to start their own businesses for the sole purpose of employing more people. This will lead to the positive contribution to the economic growth of the country and lesser people depend on the government grant. We must also prioritize the state-led reindustrialization of the economy, investing in productive sector to benefit our people. Chairperson, the EFF once again emphasized that South Africa needs radical shift towards state-led industrialization program, mass job creation through infrastructure development, and the nationalization of strategic sector to ensure the economy inclusion. Currently, the government has completely abandoned the political will to create jobs, and nothing in our government spending point to any tangible solution in this regard. Lastly, Chairperson, it is evident that the existing within the GNU lack the political will to interact effective policies and intervention to address the root cause of the challenges found in this clothing and textile industries. Ejuwa kwakune firm abantu babesebenza, eButshabelo besine firm abantu bebesebenzela, eQwaqwa bekune firm abantu bebesebenzela, nadibana nanxamisana nazivala. The economic freedom fighter could also therefore like to emphasize once again that it's the only party that stands ready to take decisive action to rectify the failure of the current government and implement the bold progressive policies that will lead to create sustainable employment opportunity into this regard. And in many other industries empower all South Africa regardless of their race and the color of the skin badinos. As the EFF, we remain committed to the policy that will bring about meaningful change, including the land expropriation without compensation, the establishment of the state-owned bank, enterprises, and free decolonized education to upskill our people for the economy of the future. We also demand the end of privatization agenda and the clear plan for economic transformation. Prioritize and empower everyone, create service delivery, and create job. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Makasini. Beg your pardon. Thank you, Honorable Makasini.